This is the Weather Project with Tony Llamido. When warmer air rises, it expands and cools. Cool air can't hold as much vapor as warm air, so some of the vapor condenses onto tiny pieces of dust on the floating in air and forms a tiny droplet around each dust particle. When billions of droplets come together, they become a visible cloud. There's all types of clouds. The highest clouds in the atmosphere are cumulus, cirrus, and cirrostratus. Cumulonimbus clouds can grow to be very high. The lowest clouds can atmospheric are stratus cumulus and stratus cumulus. There are 4 different types of precipitation that a cloud can precipitate. Either it's rain, snow, or hail. Rain is droplets of liquid that fall from the clouds when water vapor condenses around dust particles in the clouds, forming tiny droplets that eventually get too big for the cloud to hold, so they fall. Growing larger, they collect more water on the way down. Another precipitation is snow. Snow is ice that falls from the sky. Each snowflake is different, complex arrangement of ice crystals. A snowflake forms when water vapor collimates or turns directly from a gas into a liquid, which forms ice. The other one is hail. Hail is ice that falls from the sky, often in round shapes. Hailstones form within thunderstorm clouds when upward moving air keeps pellets of frozen water from falling. The pellets grow larger. Drops of every cold water hit them and freeze. Eventually, the balls of ice become large and heavy that they fall to the ground as hailstones. The largest documented hailstone weighed more than 1.5 pounds. Scientists estimated that reached a speed of 80 miles per hour as it fell toward Earth. The last precipitation that clouds can form is sleet. Sleet is like slush falling from the sky. Sleet forms when raindrops freeze into ice as they fall into the ground. Usually smaller and wetter than hailstones. A hurricane is a type of tropical storm, the general term for all circulating weather systems which form over tropical waters. A thunderstorm occurs when a cloud produces a shower, develops to a significant weight, begins to produce lightning and thus thunder. Thunderstorms affect relatively small areas when compared with hurricanes and winter storms. The typical thunderstorm is 50 miles in diameter and lasts over in average 30 minutes. Nearly 18,000 thunderstorms are occurring at the moment around the world. That is 6 million a year. Despite their small size, all thunderstorms are dangerous. Every thunderstorm produces lightning, which kills more people each year than tornadoes. Heavy rain from thunderstorms can lead to flash flooding. Strong winds, hail, and tornadoes are also dangers associated with thunderstorms. A tornado is a violent rotating column of air extending from a thunderstorm to the ground. The most violent tornadoes can produce massive destruction with wind speeds to 250 miles per hour or more. Danger paths can be more than 1 mile wide and 50 miles long. The typical tornado moves from southwest to northeast, but they have been known to move any direction. The average forward speed of a tornado is 30 miles per hour, but it may vary from the stationary to 70 miles per hour. Continental air masses are characterized by dry air near the surface, while maritime air masses are moist. Polar air masses are characterized by air near the surface of the tropical air masses are hot or warm. Arctic air masses are extremely cold. Maritime polar air masses can form any time of the year and are usually not as cold as continental polar air masses. Maritime tropical warm temperatures from the copious moisture. This means that when 2 different bodies of air come together, they do not readily mix. Rather, each body of air will retain its individual properties and boundary forms between them. When 2 large air masses meet, the boundary that separates them is called a front.